Ben, how you feeling about Raw on Netflix and what we got on the docket for that show?
I'm feeling pretty confident that they'll get a good amount of viewers like coming in and trying to see what the buzz is about. I don't think, like you said, it's not going to be anything close to the Jake Paul or the NFL or what they did, but I think they'll bring in a nice number with the card that they have. Um, Solo Sikoa versus Roman Reigns. I'm like, a lot of people saying like that is going to probably end up being the main event, but I'm gonna have to call bullshit on that because after the final segment that CM Punk and Seth Rollins had on Monday Night Raw, there's no way that I think that should main event over this because they were just, it was straight shots like they were going for the jugular each time. CM Punk basically saying like, "Yo, man, you was dick eating the whole time you was here. You had the company's boot in your mouth. The nasty nigga that was in charge, you were his favorite. You were his pet project. I didn't like him, so I was standing on business with that." And Seth Rollins coming back and just saying like, "Yo, they threw you out in AEW. No one wanted to deal with you. You came back here because you were broke, and you like just saying all the things that echoing some of the things that Hangman said about him, calling him a cancer and saying like, okay, the only way that we deal with cancer is we cut you out." The way that the intensity that they had and the shots that they were taking, I don't think there's any way that this doesn't main event because if anything else main events, it's not fair to what they, to what they built in the last year and even in the last like month, the intensity that they've had. CJ looked like you want to say something. I saw CJ set up like,
Man,
go ahead.
nah, I pretty much agree with you. I don't want to see no goddamn Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa who ain't even on this shit. The niggas ain't even on supposed to be Raw. They just supposed to be here just for the day.
You visited.
Yeah, you over that the little cousin's coming over because he know how to play the piano. Like you want this nigga to play piano every day? Like no, nigga, I don't want to see these niggas. We probably gonna see these niggas on Friday. So yeah, Cody Rhodes gonna be there. Like, come on, man. You're building up an unrealistic expectation. Like these niggas gonna be here every week. You might as well showcase the niggas you got. You got hella people. Like you might as well have CM Punk go. Like he's your like he's your he's your Josh Allen. You know what I mean? He's got to be the one to do everything.
Gresh, what do you think is going to be the better match? Roman
Oh,
versus Solo or Seth versus CM Punk?
as someone who saw Roman versus Jey Uso, the first tribal comeback live in person, that shit gonna be ass because Solo is not as good as Jay. So we got to deal with that shit. So I am going to go with CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. Gonna be the better match for sure because yeah, they love to spew. Oh, no one will interfere, and everybody is going to interfere. You're going to see Jacob kick Roman. You're going to see Tama Tonga, his way on down there to throw a chair in Roman's face. You might get a "if you smell" from The Rock at some point. It's going to be a whole bunch of bullshit. So I will tell you this: if Roman versus Solo main events, The Rock is definitely coming back. If it does not main event, then we know what the deal is. We know he ain't coming back no time soon.
Another question. CJ, I'll throw this to you first, and Bendy, you can chime in if you want to. Which one of these matches has the more likelihood of like a definitive conclusion rather than a dusty finish or somebody else getting involved to extend it? Or do we get something from both of these matches that extend that story and have a reason to come back around to either Roman versus Solo again? Of course, the bloodline is going to extend, but does this extend in a way where, yeah? So that's just my general question. Which one of these matches has a better opportunity to have a definitive conclusion as like this is what it is? Like Roman wins the tribal combat, or Roman loses the tribal combat, or Seth beats CM Punk, or CM Punk beats Seth. Like,
I think it's the latter. I think it's definitely Seth and CM Punk because CM Punk had already said, like, listen, I'm not even thinking about you right now, nigga. Like I'm trying to get the title. Like so, like I want to say that he's looking past stuff. You know, like you don't do a pull apart brawl with somebody that you're looking past. But but I think that has because because either one of them could lose and they can still fight again. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the like with this Roman shit. Dog, man, they're gonna have so many, but everybody might come out, dog, man. Everybody's taking pictures with niggas. Like they're gonna have the whole family out there, man. Like Rikishi might show up. Like, everybody, dog. Like it's gonna that has nefarious means written all over it because you can't spell bloodline without nefarious. You probably can, but
gotcha. Nah, you can't.
Excuse me.
You don't care? Okay, got you. Yeah. I thought I was just trying to throw it back to you. You was wrong.
Oh yeah, but yeah. I'm sorry, man. What I'm saying, like man, the cold going around here, but yeah, dog, there's gonna be so much shit going on in that tribal combat match that you might have to put it on first. Because even if you put it on first, The Rock can still come out. I think The Rock will come out regardless.
Yeah,
it ain't gonna matter.
I think The Rock is too self-centered to not want that spot,
especially at the red one, nigga.
Put it this way: if they have Cody come out and The Rock teases another involvement with Cody, then we know he ain't studying the bloodline no more.
Gotcha.
The Rock ain't taking no crossroads.
What else? What else is on the list for this show? What else can we discuss and open the conversation to?
Yeah, no one happened.
Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, last woman standing match. I'm gonna kick it off. I want this to end. I want it to end. I don't have any excitement level. I don't care who wins, just as long as it ends. CJ,
please, just all right. I get it, man. I get it, man. Liv is she's a formidable opponent. She's a good heel champion that can do heel champion shit. You know what I'm saying with her heel. Listen, her story she finished her story, bro. Like story's over, nigga. Give me the belt back. I went to sleep at the chicken nuggets part. Like I've been asleep since then. Like please get this over with. Like I hope it's like on some remember how Roman Reigns beat Brock Lesnar? Just threw a whole bunch of shit. Like I hope it's over like that, nigga. Like I want that shit to be so over. I want the niggas to be like, damn, that's over. Like that's how over I want it to be. Like, damn, all right, well, nigga, guess they ain't never gonna talk to each other again. Because what else could you do? Like everything doesn't happen twice already.
Yo, facts. Like you did a shark cage, you did no disqualifications, you had the run in, all that type of stuff. It's like, bro, just let it be over.
But the old tag team partner came back, smoked her. You know what I'm saying? 11 minutes. You know what I'm saying? The girl that's supposed to be protecting you couldn't even handle me. You know what I'm saying? So you supposed to be better than her? You probably should be protecting her then. Like, what are you talking about, man? Like, yo, end this, man. This shit is over. Like, my head hurts. See, this would be happening. We had Charlotte, so hurry up and end this so Charlotte can come back and do some Charlotte shit, please. Thank
you. Yeah. Okay, Graham.
End it.
I guess this is going to be the ending. I hope so. They both cut promos on Monday saying that this needs to end. And then, of course, they added the caveat and the stipulation that this is now a last woman standing match for the championship. So the fucked up part is that also leaves room for it to not be over when you do stuff like this. But also I can understand that. I don't know because the last woman or last man standing situation. So it's not. Carol 22 says it's not.
I'm looking it up right now. Like I just saw it on the website. I'm gonna look on the website.
Yeah, please do.
Because
if it is, if it's not, I don't know. You feel me? That stipulation leaves room for a story to continue or a story to not continue. It's like a 50-50 toss up. You feel me? Like it could be that definitive closeout to a thing, or it could be, nah, you didn't pin my shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3, you feel me? Type shit. So I don't know, but I do want this to be over.
According to the website, they're not even acknowledging a last woman standing, so it might just be just a straight up match.
Okay, cool.
I'm looking on it right now. Same thing. It's just like they're like, oh, you know, they when the smoke clears and all this shit, and they have nothing left to be upset about some shit like that. I don't see no Last Woman Standing being advertised anymore.
I saw something about it being advertised, like or being added as a stipulation as to how they were talking about it on like Main Event or something like that. So maybe I just got oop juked by, you feel me, some Twitter.
Nah, they did. They did say that it was going to be a Last Woman Standing match, and then I feel like maybe they felt like, you know, we need more time with some of the heavy hitters that we have coming in, so just like, okay, we'll give y'all 15 minutes and then wrap it up or whatever.
That is wild that the state of the women's world title division is like, yeah, here's 15 minutes. Figure this shit out and finish it, please, so we can.
Damn, nigga, you had like collectively you had 2 hours worth of matches and promos and shit like that. I get what you on that 90% of the time. This is the 10% of the time where I'm like, yo, let's get this shit. Like 15 minutes, I feel generous. I give you 13 minutes and 22 seconds. Like, we being for real.
I ain't gonna
with a commercial break. I've seen this shit.
I'm like, Triple H, my brother in Christ. You should have wrapped it up in Atlanta.
Judgment Day, wrap that gavel up, B. We ain't got time for this anymore, man.
They already changed it. Think they're no longer doing the other side anyway. So it's like just kill the whole group.
Oh, man.
They give them new theme music. I don't think they planning on killing the group.
Yo, you'll get new theme music to break up, nigga. Like, that's not using the formula.
It's forever, nigga. Like the Temptations, nigga.
Yo, nigga shot himself right after he said that too. So that's crazy for her. So, man.
But yeah,
other things on the card. You got John Cena kicking off his farewell tour.
Great.
Yeah,
that's fire. I mean, I don't know what that could bring, but is John Cena trying to do his thing, and I guess, I mean, it's John Cena, right? Like, he's gonna have a very focused story, whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? It's just, man, is he up to the task? Like when the bell rings, you feel me? My bad. I don't know if I did that, but is he up to the task when the bell rings? Like, you feel me? Like, I know that his 5 moves of doom, you feel me, can carry him through. You feel me? Like, people just there to see him on his last run and what else that's going to be. But that's a good question. What do we think that John Cena segment is going to be? I'm not particularly sure. I'm interested to see where it goes, but I have no idea what this segment is going to be. I'm not sure what to expect.
I think they have like Jey Uso versus Drew McIntyre. I don't give a fuck about that. If we're being honest, if we're being completely honest, another match we've seen like 6 or 7 times. It's just like, for me, it's like, what more can you do with that? But if you guys want to talk about that, I mean, you can talk about that. I won't be in the discussion. But, you know,
Drew is doing everything but going after the nigga who actually cost him the title. So I don't give a shit.
Well, yeah, he said that he's got, 1 down, 4 to go, or however many other people that he's
anybody who teamed up with the OG bloodline, he got a problem with me. But here's my problem. Seth has the same fucking problem. Why are we dealing with 2 people who doing the same story on the same goddamn show?
They're gonna join forces. They're gonna be a team now. You get that on the 6th.
That's the only way I see that making sense, because I'm like, nigga, you're doing the same story.
Yo, Seth Drew, you know what I'm saying? Shoot, like death. You can call themselves death, nigga? Like, yo, we death. Like, whoo!
The death.
We just death, nigga? Okay.
Seth and Drew being death is hella funny.
Like, I don't want to say shrew because I'm like, ugh.
Each like death. No, not death. Death.
Death. Ain't no effing nobody name. You know what I'm saying? I got to put the TH in it, like death.
Yeah, I'm not really particularly excited about that match either. I guess I'm interested to see like what the next story beat for Drew McIntyre is. Like, I feel like whatever the character work that he's doing right now, he's enjoying it. So whatever the next piece to this puzzle is for Drew McIntyre, it seems like he's locked in. So I'm rolling with it. I want the other shoe to drop on what this next thing is. But I agree. Like, it's 2 people with the same issue, him and Seth. If they do join forces, I get it. If they're not going to join forces, one of them definitely needs to move.